Please welcome Pat Gelsinger.
Hey, so excited to be back. Developer community and the developer conference, and cool to get together and talk about new products and to share a vision of the future together. And excited to unlock these massive opportunities created by generational shift in AI. Industries racing toward it. We're bringing AI and making it accessible at scale, but also at the client and edge as well. We have exciting achievements to share with you today. Advancements in Moore's Law, the underpinning of everything we do, and based on the trust of our open ecosystems, that together we can do almost anything and enable this continuous innovation.
What we do for the audience is we democratize sport and specifically give players or anyone in the world, even yourself, the chance to get access to opportunities to trial for professional sports teams, scholarships, etc. And we do that all through a mobile phone using AI and computer vision. We've been working with Intel since 2021. And what we've built together is a platform kind of end-to-end that allows these players to download an app from anywhere in the world, do their drills.
Athletes
anywhere in the world, in the world, do their drills. You can see some videos up there, actually, that show that.
I would ask you, what aspect of your life is not getting more digital? Right? Everything, sports as we just saw, but our entertainment, our social experience, our health, right? Work, medical, everything is becoming more digital. It's the foundational aspect of all economy and human experience. And now, with the superpower of AI, we're seeing this increasing autonomy and agency, machines acting on our behalf. And we're creating this foundation for the next generation of opportunities and experiences that enable a better future for every person on Earth, right? And with that, I welcome you to the Siliconomy. But inside of that, a simple rule: developers rule. You run the global economy, right? Not politicians, not CEOs. Developers are the ones running this global economy. And you're powered by Moore's Law. And it's your creative passion, this insatiable drive to innovate, combined with Moore's Law, the fuel, and those coming together enable the Siliconomy. And today, we're thrilled to announce the general availability of the Intel Developer Cloud. From the big stuff, Gaudi 2 for large language model training, to broad deployment with 4th-gen Xeons, to our CPU Max series for bandwidth and HPC workloads, to running small, systems as well. This field of AI is just, incredible, but it's also old. It's 50 years old since the beginnings of AI. And the first 40 years, as I like to say, how much happened in AI? Nothing. Then massive quantities of data, right? Breakthroughs in computer science and algorithms and big enough compute. And all of a sudden, the last 10 years of AI have been just incredible. And it's been redefining itself with new algorithms and new insights emerging. And today, I'm excited to announce we've secured another major partnership on our journey in this area, and that's with Stability AI, one of the algorithmic and market leaders in this space. And with them, we're excited to build the largest AI supercomputer built in Europe, we believe, running all entirely on Xeons and 4,000 Intel Gaudi 2s. Stability AI is an anchor customer, and just an enormous build out that we're undertaking with them to be one of the top 15 AI supercomputers in the world. And we're quite excited about the partnership. But we also have key OEM relationships as well. And partners like Dell are now partnering with us to deliver Gaudi for cloud customers, for enterprise customers, and really fill out that AI portfolio, beginning with Xeon for general purpose CPUs to Gaudi AI accelerators, for the largest inference and training environments. Andy Grove called the PC the ultimate Darwinian device, just recreating itself. And we've always gone through this question of what's the killer app? And my simple answer to that is you. right? You're going to be the ones creating these next generation applications and use cases. And with each passing day, we're seeing more apps open up and, an idea sparking another. And this AI PC performance and capability is the perfect experience at your fingertips.
The beauty is on the inside, Pat.
Okay.
This is actually the world's first showing of our lunar lake system.
Woohoo!
I know, right? I bet you didn't see that coming.
As we bring this age of the AI PC, we're thrilled by the momentum that we're seeing, and we're going to bring millions of AI-enabled PCs, ramping to tens of millions to hundreds of millions to enable tens of billions of TOPS of capabilities. And we're working with the industry and our OEM partners to make these sustainable, energy-efficient platforms. And the journey begins with our upcoming new Intel Core Ultra processor launch, formerly Meteor Lake. We're excited because this brings a whole set of new capabilities, the NPU capabilities, and launching December 14th. To our friends at Microsoft co-piloting this journey with us, and the Windows 11 PC with Core Ultra, even more powerful and personal with Windows Copilot. And Microsoft is planning to release broadly soon, really soon, their Copilot capabilities that are going to enable this ability to rewrite, to summarize, explain content across a range of questions and use cases right there on your AI PC, taking complex to simple, all done on your AI platform.
This is a sneak peek of our upcoming laptop with Intel Core Ultra. We named Acer Swift Series. And of course, it's a thin and light, and also thin and powerful notebook with all those thin and light features, longer battery life, and very lightweight. In addition to that, the most beautiful thing is Intel Core Ultra inside. It means strong CPU, GPU, and NPU means AI PC. First time we saw AI PC in the world.
But this is just the beginning. OEMs, ISVs, all of these capabilities. And we want the AI PC to realize your visions and dreams. And we're working on the future generations of processor, including Arrow Lake and the first demonstrations of Lunar Lake. And I'm particularly excited that's hot out of fab. Right, Arrow Lake is on our Intel 20A process technologies. This wafer's still a little bit warm, straight out of fab. But the first demonstrations of our 20A process technology, with further improvements in performance, power, area, working as expected, and we're excited to show these capabilities to you today. So, first ever demonstration of Lunar Lake, first silicon arriving and healthy on Arrow Lake, and what follows that? For our 2025 offering is Panther Lake, and design is well underway. In fact, it's so well underway that we'll be sending it to fab in Q1 of 24, where we'll have the first fabs of Panther Lake underway as well. And that's on Intel 18A, the finish line of our 5 nodes in 4 years. And over the next several months, we got exciting stuff coming out, and we're going to be introducing better performance, efficiency, and TCO across the product line. And with our Core Ultra launch, we'll be releasing Emerald on December 14th. And the new Xeons bring huge power performance for watt improvements, increased number of cores, faster memory technologies, but in the same power envelope as today's Gen 4 Xeons, but providing up to 40% more performance on key workloads like AI in that same socket and that same power envelope. 5th Gen Xeon coming December 14th. But 2024 for the Xeon roadmap, really good. And with that, I'm quite excited to review many of the products that we have underway. And the next-gen server platform gives us the opportunity to bring both E-core and P-core, efficient cores and performance cores. And these are named Sierra Forest and Granite Rapids. And both of these are progressing on or ahead of schedule. And this gives simplicity and flexibility for system designers designing one platform to be able to bring both of these products into the marketplace. One of my favorite sounds is hearing my granddaughter call me Papa, Papa Pat. And if it were not for my hearing aids, and I have a family that, almost every one of them, right, has lost their hearing. I might not be able to hear that in the future. And I believe in this area of the superpowers and sensing, we have so much more to do. And with that, I was super excited to find a soulmate on this journey, Dan Siroker, the founder of Rewind.ai. Please join me in welcoming Dan to the stage.
So Rewind is a personalized AI powered by everything you've seen, said, or heard. The way it works is it captures your screen and your audio, it compresses it, encrypts it, transcribes it, and stores it all locally on your PC. And then, best of all, you can ask any question of anything you've seen, said, or heard.
OpenVINO is Intel's AI inferencing and deployment runtime platform, that we spoke about last year. We've now released OpenVINO 2023.1, providing broader applications support, more natural language processing, computer vision, generative AI, bringing us closer to this vision of any model, any hardware, anywhere. We're now already deploying optimized integrations of capabilities like Llama 2 models from OS and clouds to client. We've seen a 90+% increase in OpenVINO downloads in the last year, and we're seeing this being the platform to enable and deploy AI inferencing at the edge. Good news, we're well on our way to write once and bring AI everywhere. But we also are seeing AI intervene in fashion and new capabilities as well. And with that, please join me in inviting Mira Bhatia as the COO of Fabletics and how we combine AI and modern fashion capabilities. Mira? And what we're seeing is that the environment is powered by Intel's RealSense cameras using our LiDAR technologies. It creates a digital twin, right? It's running on our core CPUs and using the latest PyTorch AI, all of that running on OpenVINO, like we were just talking about. So tell us more.
Basically, a customer can walk into a dressing room that's equipped with the FitMatch technology. They complete a full body scan that remains 100% private. And then you get a 3D avatar, and then we'll match that with curated selection of clothing that's going to suit your shape. So it's kind of like a personal shopper, and all with the help of Intel architecture and software. And amazing, the entire process just takes seconds. So it's super streamlined, super quick and easy.
When we laid out our 5-node and 4-year journey, it was like, wow, that's a bold, aggressive agenda to go make that happen. Well, we're making it happen. Intel 4, right, with our Meteor Lake product, done and successfully ramping today in Oregon, and we're just transferring it to our second manufacturing facility in Ireland. Intel 3, as you saw here, we're demonstrating with Granite Rapids and Sierra Forest, ready for first products going forward. We showed you the first Intel 20A, the what's next of the breakthroughs in RibbonFET and the PowerVia. 20A manufacturing ready for next year, on track. But the granddaddy is finishing the race with 18A. The 5th node on our roadmap. But we're not stopping there. We're continuing on Intel Next, where we're making further improvements on gate-all-around, the next generation. And while we're well ahead on PowerVia, we're already well underway on the next version of PowerVia as well. We're already engaging in the next generation of lithography. And before the end of this year, we'll have the first high-NA machine, and that's the generation beyond EUV, and we'll be docking that machine in Oregon. So Ann and my Christmas present is the first high-NA machines coming to Oregon this year. We are so excited about the work, the momentum, and the progress that we're making. But the wafers are cool, but this packaging stuff, wow, this is getting incredibly exciting as well. And 25 years ago, Intel drove the creation of organic packages. And when you see any of these chips, this is what we're talking about, this organic package layer. But that's all changing now, right? Yesterday, we announced that the next generation, and just like we did 25 years ago, is now moving to glass substrates. And this is a glass panel. This gets sliced up for those substrates. Here's an example of a glass wafer, that we've now met. Isn't that cool looking? Yeah, right, you can see through it. So just incredible breakthroughs in the next generation of packaging. And these packaging improves density, it improves power, it's more thermally favorable. Glass to be the substrate of the future. Intel is playing this critical role in rebalancing the supply chain and making extraordinary investments in capital and working with understanding market conditions, our customers, the CHIPS program office funding. We expect to invest over $100 billion in capital over the next 5 years between our Oregon, Arizona, New Mexico, and Ohio facility. And we now have our proposals in the CHIPS program office hands as we're committed to produce the world's most advanced chips in the US at scale. I'm happy to show you the first test chips from this work and our foundry systems, partnering with the UCIe IP that we're working with Synopsys on, Intel 3, combined with our advanced EMIB packaging and a TSMC node, TSMC, Synopsys, and Intel Foundry, Pike Creek, the first test chip for UCIe and the beginning of the chiplet era. I'm excited today to announce the 2023 recipient of the Intel Lifetime Achievement Award for their most worthy technical achievements that they've been bringing forward. And with that, join me in welcoming Fei Li, recognizing her extensive achievements in the field of AI.
Thank you so much.
What a great time we've had today. And this just summarizes the things that we've talked about. The focus of Intel at bringing AI everywhere, making it truly accessible to all at volume, from client, edge, network to cloud, delivering the largest systems, but fundamentally making it capable for all. And with that, it truly is a thrill to be with you again to enable you, the power of developers. This is a great innovation. Thank you all so very much.